times, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Here we go.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. Here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they'll get this down to the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
I'm one, right?
2nd and 7. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And Burrow going to change the play. They go play action here on 1st down. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now they'll audible to something else. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Flushed out right. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Here we go.
Here now, 2nd and 4. This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one.
Touchdown, Bengals! Mike Gesicki, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, good move. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
That's brought in downfield by London.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Drake London
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Now this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. And that flag accepted.
Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. This is 1st and 10.
11.
Throwing, Burrow.
They'll roll him out right.
And that's complete to Brown.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
Here comes 2nd down. Burrow.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here we go.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down. To throw, Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Burrow.
He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101. All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake,
yeah,
for sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
Now Sanders to throw on 3rd down.
That is intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Burrow.
Rolling to his right.
Open man is Yoshivas.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, if he tied the game, they couldn't go any farther? They had too many injuries. I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So for Cleveland, they move back over 500 now at 4-3, and they'll get to stay home again.